like to personally welcome you to the second week of the KWC Wellness Center Monday Meditations. Today's meditation will be focusing on friendship. Friendship is a natural and, some might even say, quintessential part of life. I think I would. So when we are just sitting here together and taking in that Monday afternoon, let's start by thinking back on a few things that have gone right for us during the weekend and over the past week. It might to you have something to do with a meeting that you went to, something that you did right, something that you aced or achieved or excelled at. And as you think about that small little thing that you did right, or maybe it's a big thing, doesn't have to be, but the bigger the better in this circumstance. Take a big old warm breath in, taking in all that positive energy, and then let it out. Let it out and let yourself be ready for today's 15-minute course. So as we begin, think about that first breath. Did it feel relaxing, relieving, or maybe it reminded you of how tense you've been, how tense you felt? Maybe you had a hard week. Maybe it was a little difficult for you. Maybe you need this to help you unwind a little bit. Well, that's what I'm here to do. You're in luck. So as you take that second breath in, a slower breath, maybe not as deep, but just as slow, and let it out. What's the first thing that comes to mind when I say the word friendship? To me, it is a reminder of the people that have had the biggest impact on my life, the people that have been there for me or supported me, even if it's in a small way. Everybody remembers their friends. Sometimes for the good, sometimes for the bad, but they remember them. They remember them in that important, small way and that grand, big way. But what was that small thing they did for you recently? Maybe they gave you some pointers on something you wanted to present to your boss. Maybe they were there for you when you were feeling sad. Or maybe you were there for them. Being there for somebody else can sort of be a gratification for us too. Our friends over these years, maybe even decades for some people. I'd like to be that lucky to have a friend I know for decades. We look back at these times that we've had with them, the moments of laughter and the moments of tears. But they've been there for us. They've given us strength, power from our inside, from our core. And they've granted us a wish. A wish everyone has. A desire even the hardest hearts yearn for. Someone to say, I love you, too. And not all friendships last, mind you, but when they do, when they are permanent, it's almost like you're breaking the rules. those friendships that we get, the ones that strengthen our resolve and empower us through our worst times, they make breathing in a little bit easier. They make it a special event every time when we're thinking about them. A breath in for somebody who was awesome, somebody who is important, who is there and who breaks convention with us. And when we breathe out, we think about the adventures yet to come, the journeys yet to be taken, and the time that we have with them still to be made. On places like Second Life, we have so many opportunities to see people, to let other people into our lives. But I could understand how it can be, how it can feel to be reticent for this. This next time that you breathe in, though, imagine the times that you have opened up. Imagine all those times in a row together. How much you've let yourself have these moments with other people, how much you've shared. Imagine one more, just one more time, where you've met somebody and you've taken a risk, taken a chance, and it's come back with so many rewards and bounties. All those moments that you've given away and that you've gotten back twice as strong as you gave. So much power in that. When you give that part of yourself, when you let yourself be vulnerable like that, you tell the world, I'm ready, I'm open, I'm willing. You put out that positive energy. You let everybody see you for who you really are. So the next time you get that chance, even if you end up getting hurt for it, it's better to take the chance than not take it. Because you can only be as kind, as mindful and open and loving as you can be. And what the world does with that is not your fault. You did your best, and you will do your best. And that's all that really matters. Because in this world, there is so much still separated from each other, from person to person, man to man, woman to woman, everything in between. It's up to us. Small people, people that just want to do right by themselves and others that they value. It's up to us to put the world back together, one piece at a time. This is my piece for you, this little 15 minutes that we spend together. But what I want you to do, while you breathe slowly, is imagine what your piece looks like. What are you going to do this week that sets the world back together? Just that fraction of a fraction. What are you doing this week that makes the world a better place? Makes the world feel more united, more one, more bonded. It could be just hugging someone that you haven't in a while, or kissing someone on the cheek, surprising somebody with a gift. When we put ourselves out there, when we show that kind of love to others, we love ourselves too. So picture that one thing you're going to do, that one special moment that you're going to make, and look forward to it. Look forward to what it's going to do for you, what it's going to bring for you. And as you breathe in again, and breathe out. Tell yourself what that means, what it will do, and how good it will feel to make that difference. Even that tiny little motion can make all the difference in the world. While we sit here together and think and ponder, picture and imagine, take that time for ourselves. We have all this energy left to give that we're building up right here, together in this place. And you've already come to show everyone else here, everyone else in your life, maybe even me, that you're ready, that you're game. And I'm glad to see it. Glad to see that you've shown your true colors, your true greatness, that true thing about you that shines through. So the next time that you see your friend, whoever they may be, make sure you're ready to give them that special message that lets them know just how much you care. Our friends and our family. We wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be who we are without them. So when we show this kind of love, it makes all the difference to them. And that makes all the difference to us. That treasure that we make together. Our goal for this week, already in place. Our visualization, already done. Take that with you as we finish up. Take with you that strong, beautiful, powerful energy. And let those final breaths, those deep inhales and smooth exhales, let them bring you back to where you are, sitting here with us. Back to the world, back to your thoughts, back to your body. And maybe, if you really feel like it, if you want to go the extra mile, give yourself a little smile for how far you've come. And go ahead and say thank you. Thank you to yourself for getting this far and doing this much. Because really, I may be here talking to you, but you're doing the hard work by being here listening. And as we come to a close, make sure that you have yourself a lovely little stretch. Crack and pop your toes and feet if you can. Toes and hands and fingers. Stretch your back out and make sure your neck doesn't have a crick in it. And get yourself ready, strong and ready, to face the rest of the day. Thank you folks so much for being here. And that's it. You did it. Good job.